as they come toward the final hurdle. Lolo Jones in command with a dramatic win.
I just couldn't stop screaming, and I was just jumping up and down, and I just couldn't believe it. I'm on the team. I mean, I'm one. I'm number one. I'm going to be an Olympic athlete. It went from like, Lolo maybe can make the Olympic team to like, she could break the world record. So within a month, the spotlight went from dark to being shined on me.
Camera. Camera's ready.
Camera's ready.
Good.
Everybody focused and staring on you. I just wasn't used to that.
What about the gold? You bringing back the gold?
Of course, nothing less. Nothing less. When we were on the plane to China, there was somebody sitting next to me. They were reading the USA Today. In the back of it, like they had it open, I could see it because it was like next to them. And the back of it was like all the medal predictions for every event. And I was like, just don't look, don't look, don't look. In the top three, of course, number one, it said my name. And I was just like, are you kidding? That's just crazy. Not only did I make my first Olympic team, I was the best in the world.
The person to beat was really Lolo. She was in the best shape of her life. She was ready to go. I thought at any given race that she was on the verge of really breaking that world record.
For every round, I made sure I was just looking at the 10 hurdles in front of me and staying just within my zone.
She ran a great preliminary round. A very easy, outstanding race in the semifinal round.
She was like creaming everybody.
It was like, okay, everybody else be running for second and third.
Everything seemed like it was just falling into place. Everything seemed as if it was just gonna go as smooth as ever.
She was ready and very confident for the final.
I was just ready to compete and just put it all out there.
Lolo Jones, as a child, her family, at one point they lived in the basement of a church. And her mother, Lori, her sister, Angela, on hand.
I was confident. I was really, really confident.
And it's a fair start. Here's the first hurdle, and Lolo Jones and Sally McCullen are there together. Here comes Dawn Harper to join them. Lolo Jones has the lead. She hit the hurdle. She hit hurdle number 9, the next to last hurdle. Lolo Jones hit the hurdle. Her family in disbelief. Lolo trying to figure out what went wrong.
I felt like somebody had stabbed me in the stomach. Like I just felt gutted. Shock.
Here is your chance, and you're just inches away from winning a gold. You can just taste it. And then you fall short. That's hard to handle.
Now alone, under the stadium, and the emotion comes flooding out.
No matter what, no matter how hard she works, it's like she always wants people to be proud of her, you know? She wants to make people happy and her family, people that she cares about. I'm sorry I let you down.
Lolo Jones is 26, so London 2012 is, of course, a possibility, but accounting for staying healthy, remaining in top form, and all the other variables, the harsh reality is this. This could have been her first and her last Olympic opportunity.
The next day, they called us for interviews, and my sister being who she is, she got it done.
Lolo, this is part of sports. I mean, your story in that race is a part of sports.
Well, what I take away from this race is 4 years ago, I was sitting at home crying watching the Olympics on TV because I didn't even make the team. And I just think it's so ironic that I'm sitting in Beijing on the track crying. So what I take away from this is maybe in 4 years, I'll be crying, but they won't be tears of sadness, but tears of joy.
It's the best attitude I've heard in a long time, Lolo. You're awfully nice to come talk to us.
No problem. I mean, all that matters is USA brought home the gold.
She looked as if she did not just lose the biggest race of her life. I knew that she maybe had 30 minutes of sleep, but she looked as if she was okay. But I knew in her heart that she was broken, that her heart was broken, and that the defeat that she felt and the failure that she felt was like, I was like, oh gosh, another knock.
I was hurting. I was mourning the loss of an Olympic medal. And I would receive emails and letters from people just when I needed to hear it the most. You know, they were just pouring out to me saying, hey, when you hit that hurdle and you cried, I cried with you. I can totally relate, and keep your head up. These people were lifting me up in my darkest hour. I think it's very cool that I was able to reach a lot of people, because that to me is honestly worth more than a gold medal. I have talked with hundreds of kids on my struggles. Seeing no hope in somebody's eyes to like hope, like she knows what I'm going through. She can relate to the struggles I'm going through right now. And that is worth so much to me.
I was really happy how Lolo handled the whole situation. She really showed that she's a true champion. Her attitude is not to give up, you know, not to let that be the story of her life, the ending.
There's many people that would have been defeated by all of the things that have happened throughout her lifetime, but she's always stood up and never allowed herself to be defeated. And I think this is just another example of just that very thing.
I just wish I could wake up tomorrow and tomorrow was the next Olympics. I just wish when I wake up tomorrow, I'm at the next Olympic venue.
Raia número 6 para Harper, raia número 2 para Lolo Jones, raia número 1 para Nia Ali. As 3 melhores vão a Londres participar dos Jogos Olímpicos para representar os Estados Unidos. E aí a largada. Vamos ver quem chega na primeira posição. Lolo Jones. Crawford vem assumindo um ritmo muito forte. Vamos ver quem vai ficar com a medalha de ouro. Quem vai chegar na primeira colocação. Que chegada emocionante, hein?
Provavelmente a Lolo Jones tenha entrado em terceiro ali. A primeira a gente conseguiu ver bem, a Harper.
Lolo Jones vai para Londres.